Alright guys, I want to welcome everybody to the channel. YouTube allows me to make a video for new people that come across the channel and basically just explain what the channel is about. And really this channel, my idea for this channel, started off because I just recorded myself I've been recording myself for a long time and I never even put it on YouTube. But the reason why I started putting it on there, because I know there's a lot of new reloaders or people that want to get into reloading or are hesitant to get into reloading because they think it takes a lot. You know, a lot of money, a lot of this, a lot of... Now, components, yeah, they're expensive right now, but it's starting to get better. Component reliability is definitely, or accessibility is definitely getting better. I can find components quite a bit easier now. It's just the price is bad, but I do see, I'm a member of a bunch of forums, and I do see prices starting to come down as well now. But that's basically what this channel, why I started it, or started posting to YouTube, was just to show you guys that you can make pretty damn accurate ammo with very inexpensive equipment. I'm not going to call it cheap. I don't really like that word, because cheap is usually, people take cheap as, you know, not reliable or not good. But yeah, it's all, a lot of channels out there will lead you to believe that you need the best of the best. Or they don't really say otherwise. Because most of the channels out there I see, they have the Annealing Made Perfect machine, that's $1,000. Henderson trimmer, that's don't know how much, but expensive as hell. A V3 trickler, you know, with the IFX scale, that's well over $1,000, probably like around $1,100-1,200. And, you know, most of the people I want to let, especially the new people, I want to let them know that most of them have that stuff for time-saving capabilities, not because they need it for accurate ammo. Because a lot of them shoot F-Class, or PRS, or NRL Hunter, or something like that. And when you're shooting PRS, or a lot of people do both, and when you're shooting multiple, you know, divisions or, you know, whatever, competitions, you're reloading a lot of ammo. And I'm planning on getting into bench rest eventually. I do have a local club that's quite a ways away from me, but I plan on trying to get into it eventually. And that's the whole reason why I built this bench rest style rifle. So, yeah, if I were to get into anything, it would either be NRL Hunter or bench rest. Those are the two that pique my interest the most. I love the accuracy of bench rest, and the NRL Hunter I kind of like because, I don't think we even have one around here, but I'm just saying, if I were to get into one, NRL Hunter I like because you're shooting off from natural objects, I'm pretty sure. I've never dove into it, you know, super deep, but... So yeah, so that's basically it. I just want to let most of the new reloaders or anybody on the fence about getting into reloading, I want to let them know, you know, you don't have to buy all that to make accurate ammo. Most of that stuff is just straight up time saving, you know, saves time. Now, personally, I love and that's why I say the art of reloading on my channel, because it's like art to me. Honestly, just about every process of reloading I love. I love it. It's relaxing to me. Having the camera makes it a little bit more of a pain in the ass, you know, having to film everything. But I still love it. Or else I definitely wouldn't keep doing this. But that's basically it. That's the channel. That's what it will be going forward. You know, I don't plan on ever changing it. Even if I can't get monetized, I'm fine with that. I'm gonna keep it the way it is, because I know if I change it in a lot of different ways, I'll probably end up getting sick of it. And if you ask or talk to a lot of, you know, famous YouTubers or whatever, they'll say, you know, you gotta love what you're, you know, putting out there, or you will get burnt out quickly. Now, I already know I'm probably not going to get monetized for any of the reloading stuff I do, because YouTube's policy says right there, their firearms policy says you can't manufacture ammunition. So, you know, I'm fine with that. And that's kind of why I do put up my Patreon and PayPal. So if somebody wants to help, I would greatly appreciate it. And if they don't, that's fine. I don't have anybody, I haven't had a single person give me money. And that's fine. I'm totally fine with that. I just put it out there because I could always use the help. It's expensive. It's an expensive endeavor. And mostly I just want the help to make the videos a little bit better, like quality-wise. Components, I can afford components on my own, you know. I have a lot, not a lot, I have a decent amount of components backstocked anyways, but the only reason why, or where I would use any of the money if I got some would be a camera stuff, just to make the quality a little bit better. But that's it. That's about it, really. So that's why my Patreon's out there, and that's the only reason why I created a Patreon, is just to help with the camera equipment, because that shit is expensive. I can't, that's another thing, I don't have a lot of money, but I make do, and yeah, so if you're wondering why I put my Patreon and PayPal on every video, that's basically it. In case somebody wants to help, it's there, and if people can't, it's hard times. I totally understand that. I go through the same thing. So yeah, I just wanted to let everybody, you know, any newcomer and anybody stumbling onto the page, I'm gonna put it so this video is what they see first, and that way they know what they're subscribing to, and that's about it. You know, just a plain old reloaded channel that's trying to help out new reloaders with inexpensive equipment. You guys are never going to see me buy an IFX 120 scale with a V4 or V3, whatever they're at, or an Annealing Made Perfect machine, or you're never going to see me buy that, because that's just totally out of my, even if somebody gave me $1,000 right now on PayPal, I would not buy an Annealing Made Perfect machine, just because, you know, it's out of the scope for most of the people watching, or a lot of the reloaders watching. And whether they can afford it, most of the people watching are like me and think that's kind of a ridiculous waste of money. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm sure the Annealing Made Perfect machine works fabulous. You know, induction annealing, I've heard, is the best, but I'll tell you, I've gotten by a very long time on propane annealing my brass. I get double the life out of my brass, so I know it works. I see some people in the comments saying, you know, propane annealing actually makes your brass worse. It's like, no, it does not. It absolutely does not. You are guessing a little bit, but I've got the system, you know, pretty much down pat. So I know my brass is annealed, and I will definitely direct you guys to one of Eric Cortina's videos. He shows that it's very hard to ruin brass with annealing. There's a very large window of not annealed to way over annealed. So there's that. So yeah, I just wanted to let you guys know that that's what this channel is. It will stay that way for as long as I can picture, and I'm gonna go as long as I'm having fun, which I love reloading. So if you guys want any questions answered, just put it in the comments. I'll answer it. I will be 100% transparent with you guys. Sometimes I don't film the fuck ups because they're hard to film. Like if I'm having a like with the Howa, if I'm having a problem, sometimes it's hard to film, but I will always tell you guys, you know, what happened, why it happened, how to avoid it. Like, that's the whole reason why I made the video coming up there, the 80 grain for the Howas weren't stabilizing, so I'm trying to fix that. But I will keep you guys, I will let you guys know the process the whole way through and what I did to fix it. And a lot of it I will try like hell to get on camera. But so yeah, that's basically it. And yeah, I will always be transparent with you guys. I'll try and get most of it on camera, but like I said, some of it is just very hard to get on camera because you're constantly stopping, have to run down, stop the camera, if bullets aren't, like this last time with the Howa, they weren't stabilizing, so it was late at night, so I just went out and shot the highest load to see if that would stabilize. But yeah, I will always keep you guys in the loop. Anything that I mess up, I will always try and tell you guys, so that way it helps you guys to not make that mistake. Any mistakes that happen on the channel, I will tell you guys, or it will be videotaped. And then how I fix it, or how I recommend fixing it, I will always tell you. So that's basically it. I appreciate you guys watching and subscribing and hitting the like. I say that in most of my videos. I appreciate all of that, and yeah, I look forward to having you guys be part of the channel going forward. Alright guys, I appreciate everything, and I will see you guys in the next video.